and welcome to Sports Betting Illuminated, where we play with the house and not against it. I'm your host, Ariel Calista Miller, author of Sports Betting Illuminated, an AI-powered path to profit, my book which highlights all of my strategies on exactly how I've been able to obtain a 30 to 40% ROI across multiple sports leagues, proven season after season. And of course, you could go see that proof every day, time-stamped always on any of my social media channels. Ari.702, pretty much everywhere except for TikTok, where I'm just Ari.bets. Hello, hello Chuck Science, hello Burton, welcome in today. It is so nice to see you here this Sunday morning. It is a beautiful sunny day today, and I feel like we are going to have a lot of winning plays, so cheers to that. Having some tea because it is starting to get a little bit chilly. How's the weather where you guys are? Is it chilly? Is it warm? Okay, here's my lighter. I knew I had it somewhere. Okay, today I am smoking Super Lemon Haze. This is an award-winning sativa dominant hybrid, and it has really like a zesty, fresh, lemony aroma. It's energizing, it's revitalizing, and it's just a lot of fun. So with its balanced effects, it really sparks creativity. It enhances your mood. It makes you feel more energized. So it's really like a nice, perfect blend for someone who's, you know, going the more the sativa way, who wants to feel a little bit of energy in their day, and it doesn't have the heavy sedative effects. So I am choosing some strains as I'm manufacturing my own strains, and this is definitely one of the finalists right now that I'm looking at to pair for my own unique strain. Yeah, this is probably going to be one of the parents, maybe the pollinator. We'll see. Definitely uplifting and super nice, so it is very good. Yeah, I am in the process of testing a few different things right now, so, you know, we'll see which, you know, the finalists will be. Now, of course, it is Sunday morning. Everyone's talking about football. So right now, this Giants-Panthers game is happening. It's ongoing. Let me find a current score for you. All right. So it is at halftime right now. Giants have 0 points. Panthers have 10. So this is interesting. This is one of those games where I was looking, you know, at the Giants spread, but ended up backing off of it a little bit. Hey Craig, welcome in. It's so nice seeing you here this morning. I'm so glad you could make it. You know, really what I was looking at in this game that I actually did like was the total. I did like how it started going under, and considering right now at halftime there's haven't really been a lot of points, I do think Vegas was right, really, like truly in this aspect, when they moved it from 43.5 at the open to 40.5. So, I mean, just looking at this, yeah, Vegas definitely knew what was up here, and I think it just proves my point once again. Like, Vegas started moving this line lower after they opened it up, and they were right. Truthfully, right now, in a lot of the sports books, it's sitting at 30.5. So that was a significant shift since the open, and even since they moved this line. So that's interesting. But let's start diving into some of the later games, because this game is already being played. Nothing I'm touching there right now at the moment. Exactly. The New York side did fall apart like, as you guys saw in the morning email, I was looking at this. It did look like it was developing, but truthfully, like, even up until game time, like, you have to stay on top of these lines because anything could happen. Vegas is always getting the new information and way faster than we get it, you know, through various news outlets and tweets and all of that stuff. Vegas is getting it just a little bit faster. So, you know, when they start moving these lines and things start falling apart, something to watch out for. And it's always okay, like, even if you were going down the road of taking that bet, to take it back, you know, seriously. Now let's dive into this 1 p.m. game between the Broncos and the Chiefs. Hey, good morning, Spencer. Yeah, I think they could still win. I mean, truthfully, anything could happen, and we just don't know. I don't really have a play as of this moment. In this game, nothing I would tell you guys to grab real quick at halftime. Good morning, Brian. It is a great day for a great day. Hello, David. Welcome in. Thank you all for joining me on this beautiful, lovely morning. We just started diving into some of these games. Yeah, so Sharp saying the Giants could still win. You know, that's why I stayed away from the spread. Anything could happen here, and the under, that's a big move. Opening up at 43.5. I liked how the under kept developing to 40.5 with the pro money starting to show up on the under. And now, I mean, are you going to really play under 30.5 at halftime? I don't recommend it. So I am just staying away, but Vegas clearly thinks this game is going to go under all day. Okay, so this Broncos-Chiefs game is happening at 1 p.m. Eastern. I've been watching this very carefully, and truthfully, I have backed Denver the past 3 weeks, and it's been incredibly successful. So I am looking at this again. Looking at the money line, it opened up Denver plus 425, moved to plus 310, then went to plus 315. So personally, I think this is kind of falling apart. I don't like this at all. I'm just not moving in the right direction, and there's like a lot of Kansas pro money sitting on the money line. However, I do like the spread here, and plus 7.5 is a pretty big number for a team who likes to play these games tight. So, I mean, watching how it moved from Denver plus 9.5 to plus 7.5, this is a game I took early. You know, the Chiefs have been pretty good against the spread this year, 5-3, and Denver is 6-2 against the spread. So, you know, I still think that this is going to be a nice play on Denver here. Pros are starting to jump in on Denver. Vegas is clearly moving this line in the right direction. So I like this play. I'm excited for today too. This is going to be great. Yeah, the pros are jumping in here. The house is moving a line. You know I love when the pros and the house are all moving together. So I am going to play with the house here. Okay, now for the next football game, diving into the Jets versus Cardinals game. Oh, and I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but we have a lot of people coming in late. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday morning with me and joining the show. Please give it a like and a follow if you could. And, you know, for everyone coming in late, I just want to let you know this is a live show, so feel free to post any plays or anything that you'd like me to break down and analyze live on air for you. I'm happy to do so. And so let's keep it rolling. I am looking at the Jets versus Cardinals game, and you guys are probably thinking this is not going to be like last week. I am not passing. I am going to play this game, and this is because the house is moving in the right direction here. Let's have a good Sunday. I know we will. Yeah, I'm not listening to the noise this time. In fact, that's why I made the whole video, you know, play with the house. Don't bet with the noise. I'm yes, you know I'm not a huge Jet supporter, but I will always play with the house. And that's important to remember when you're gambling on sports. Like, stick to your strategy. Don't let your personal emotions or biases affect your decision making, because it's not affecting the sportsbook's decision making, you know. No matter how many people are working for a sports books or think who's going to win that night, ultimately it's a computer relying on complex algorithms and historical and current real-time data. So, you know, don't let biases affect your decision making. And that is why I really like the Jets -1.5 right now. This opened up at +1.5. It moved out to -1. It kept moving to -1.5. It's okay, Chris. I'm just glad you're here. Welcome in. This kept moving. So it moved from +1.5 to -1 to -1.5 on mixed pro money. Now, the pro money has disappeared a little bit. It's still there, but it's getting very mixed at this point. So I am not passing like last time. I learned my lesson here. When the house is taking a stand on the Jets, I will play it. You did miss a couple plays, Chris, but that's okay because I will run down everything right at the end. So stick around. I will run down all of my plays and give them right back to you. You know, I'm just looking at these numbers. The numbers are showing the Jets will win, and I am expecting Aaron Rodgers to get on the same page as the receivers. I'm listening to the house. As much as I have biases against the Jets, I'm not listening to my biases. I'm listening to the numbers. And the numbers said the Jets opened +1.5. They moved to -1. They moved to -1.5 on mixed pro money. And now it's mixed money. This was a house move, and I'm playing with them. That is my strategy. And of course, thank you for staying till the end. And now it's time for the 2-minute drill. So let's get right on into it. I think you guys are going to love this Monday morning's 2-minute drill episode. Let's get started. As AI continues to evolve, its impact on predictive algorithms behind sportsbook line setting has made betting lines tighter and significantly harder for bettors to beat. This advancement stems from AI's unparalleled ability to process vast amounts of data with speed and depth that surpasses human capabilities. Modern algorithms don't just look at traditional statistics. They incorporate real-time data feeds, historical trends, weather conditions, player fatigue levels, and even sentiment analysis from social media. This multi-layered approach creates lines that mirror true game probabilities more closely, minimizing discrepancies that bettors could previously exploit. Machine learning plays a pivotal role in this evolution. These AI models learn and adapt over time, integrating new data and observed patterns. If a trend previously provided bettors with an edge, the AI recognizes and absorbs this insight, ensuring it's accounted for in future line setting. Consequently, as these models grow more accurate with continuous learning, the margin of error shrinks, making lines increasingly precise and challenging to beat. Another significant development is how AI mitigates the influence of public bias. While public money can still sway lines, AI's ability to differentiate between casual public bets and sharp, informed wagers allows sportsbook to adjust more strategically, tightening the lines further. The rapid reaction of AI to new data, like sudden injuries or weather shifts, ensures sportsbooks can recalibrate instantly, leaving little room for exploitation. For bettors, this progression means finding value is more difficult. With lives reflecting true probability so closely, traditional methods of trend analysis or seeking market inefficiencies are less effective now. Success now hinges on advanced strategies like applying game theory to wagering, the niche market exploitation, and an in-depth understanding of where human and strategic sportsbook behaviors still provide opportunities. The sportsbook's AI is a better opponent today than it was yesterday, and you need to improve your strategy every day as well. I hope that was clear. If you guys have any questions or would like to ask me more about that, feel free to do so at arielcalista.com, the stay in touch box. Right there you can subscribe to my free daily emails where you have a bunch of great information. And of course, every day the morning report goes out, or you could just go and click the contact box if you'd like to ask me any specific questions. My DMs are always open, my emails are always open, and I try to reply back as soon as possible. So, of course, feel free to write me anytime. All right, so now that we've covered that, the Rumble is up. I'm glad you were able to find it. Yeah, I guess they're just not pushing my screen, maybe? I don't know. Oh no, maybe I'm getting censored. Just kidding. Oh. What are we smoking today? I am so sorry. My chat is censoring you. I don't mean to have that happen, but today we are smoking Super Lemon Haze. I was just going to pull out my little pipe here so we can enjoy it. Yeah. Whoa, that was definitely cannabis-y. Some Scooby snacks in there, but that happens sometimes. This is a very energizing strain. I do like the sativa. In fact, this is one of the strains that I'm looking at in particular for making my own boutique strain. So it is one of the finalists that I'm looking at. I am trying quite a few different strains right now, but I do want to create a new unique strain that you guys can all enjoy that is never been done before. And especially as like the cannabis enthusiast that I am, and you know, like it's true, like in my warehouse there's thousands of pounds of cannabis on the floor, so I just want to bring you something unique and different in a strain that just really hasn't been out there before. So I like this strain because it's energizing, it's creative, it's fun, and it just doesn't really have that like whole couch lock kind of feel to it. Even though I do like the couch lock feel every once in a while. I do, don't get me wrong. But I do want to feel energized and kind of buzzed and feeling good. There's nothing wrong with feeling good. Now, staying in the NFL, I do have a couple of props to bring to you today. First, I am taking the Colts' Josh Downs to go 70 or more receiving yards at even money. Then I'm taking the Texans' Dalton Schultz to go under 3.5 receptions at minus 105. There you have it. Those are my NFL props that my AI model pulled out for me today to really pay attention to. So I like that. Yeah, so we have 2 games that I covered and 2 props. Now let's get into the cannabis corner, kind of staying in the cannabis zone here. I have an edition of Blunt Truth. So I am going to pull up some cannabis strains. You have it right here. Now you could let me know in the chat if they are false, like if they're not real strains, or if they are real strains. And, you know, try to answer them all, but even if you just want to put one that you feel really confident about in a chat, you know, let's keep this game rolling. Just start throwing your ideas out there on like which ones you think are real, which ones are fake, and let's see who really can get the most points. I know we've got a winner in this chat because we've got some really smart people here, and I know someone's gonna get this all right. Now, we have Buzzer Beater, High Roller Haze. I got a little high. Okay, so you think Buzzer Beater is fake? High Roller Haze. Make sure to comment which one you're talking about too. All of them are fake. Some of them are real. Some of them are real. There's Sticky Ricky, Red Zone Rush, Heisman, Overtime OG, Casino Kush, and Touchdown. Which ones do you think are real versus fake? Which ones do you think I'm going to like actually be able to bring to the Super Bowl party this year? Right? Comment that in a chat. You don't have to go in any order. Just comment which ones. Oh, I definitely do. You can tell. I guess I'm that obvious that I got a little high. Well, what can I say? You know this new strain that I'm about to create is going to be super potent. So you think they're all fake, but some of them are real. So which ones do you think are real? The Sharp thinks Hayes, Ricky, OG, and Kush are the real ones. Ooh, let's see. What do you guys think? High Roller is real, along with Heisman and Casino Kush. Wow, alright, alright. We got some mixed answers going on. I'm going to give you guys just one more moment before I tell you the answer, okay? So lock in your answer right now because we are about to dive into which one is real and which one is fake. Oh, you're in New Jersey? Oh my god. New Jersey, I don't even want to like tell you how messed up this cannabis business has got to be up there. You go to New Jersey and they're trying to sell you a dab for like anywhere $70 to $90. I'm telling you, just get some THCA dabs. Like they ship across the country. It literally turns into THC the moment it hits your dab pen, and it's super potent. And you can like get like 2 grams for $35. So yeah, I mean, it's honestly crazy to me what they're doing with like some of the prices on cannabis. Like, it's just a plant. Like, it could grow outside in New Jersey so well. Like, we could literally cultivate it and grow it there so well. So, did you write that or? Oh, that's not a typo. Oh, yeah, I mean, I know, it's crazy. It's just, yeah, it still is, you know? I mean, the thing is like, if it was legal, and the truth is like the majority of people in America want to legalize marijuana, or they want to have access to it, and it's still so regulated. And I've been listening to this like 4-part series on Freakonomics about cannabis, and honestly most of it, I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you've listened to podcasts, would realize that you already know a lot about the cannabis industry, probably just from like my emails and what I've said on air and, you know, some of the knowledge here. But it's really difficult for businesses, and I mean, as like an actual business industry, we should be supporting, you know, businesses and allow like small businesses to happen, and, you know, allow cannabis cultivation to be grown in a way that makes sense. You know, allow it to be grown in a way that actually makes sense. So crazy. crazy. It is a messed up world. Anyways, let me just run down all of the cannabis strains that are real versus fake, because I'm sure you guys want to know. So the first one, Buzzer Beater, is fake. High Roller Haze, also a fake. Sticky Ricky, this is a strain associated with former NFL player Ricky Williams, who's been an advocate for cannabis use in sports. Red Zone Rush, that's a fake. Heisman, it is named after the prestigious college football award, and it really is paying homage to athletic excellence, so that is definitely a real strain. Overtime OG, that is fake. Casino Kush, it is an indica dominant hybrid resulting from crossing White Walker OG with Blue Flame. And it's known for its euphoric onset, relaxing effects. So kind of, if you want to get a little couch stuck, that might be the strain for you. Couch stuck and betting on your sports book. And then Touchdown. This is a strain aimed at delivering a winning experience. This is a real strain, so there you have it, everyone. 50%, oh no, you got 2 right. Oh, this was a tough one today, and I put a lot more cannabis strains on the board, so, you know, I had to make it a little difficult. Well, you guys all did so well, and truthfully, we're all winners around here because we are going to win some wagers today, and that's really where it truly matters, right? It's putting some money in your pocket. Now, let's start with the NBA, because I want to dive into this, because right now I basically broke a 65% ROI, but it's sitting at 64.9% right now, so like we are almost there. And I really want to get up to at least like a 70% ROI, because that's just insane. That's an 86.4% win rate so far this season in the NBA, so I'm feeling pretty good about the games today. And let's start off with this 3:40 p.m. game between the Celtics and the Bucks. I am breaking basketball this year. It's been a lot of fun, and I just can't wait to keep crushing it. As you guys all know, I've had a little bit of an issue with my data, but I'm getting that all sorted out for you for college basketball, so we could really get back to our 5 plays a day and just keep crushing it again, because wow, that was amazing. Maybe it was just too good to be true. I don't know. Okay, well, diving into the Celtics versus Bucks game, I am looking at the Celtics spread today. This opened up at -2.5 and went to -4.5 on level 2 money. Hey Super Pro, welcome in. It's so nice seeing you. Thanks for joining me. So this is on level 2 money right now. This moved out 2 points since the open. And that's why I like the Celtics spread today. I am taking Celtics -4.5. I am playing with the house and with the money here, because there is level 2 money. I love seeing that, and I love seeing when house and the money are moving in the right direction here. And now I have to give you my final prop of the day. I just gave you my final play, and sadly, the show is already almost over. Time for my last prop. All right. The thing. Oh. Thank you so much, Super Pro. I'm gonna go back over all of my plays at the end for all of you guys, so hang tight. We're diving into this last prop. I am looking at the Sixers Paul George to get 30 plus points, rebounds, and assists at +175. How do you like that big plus money prop of the day? Let's go. That is a nice plus money prop of the day. Now let's run through all of my plays again one more time. All right, so starting off, I am taking Denver +7.5. Can I post a recap? Oh yeah, I'll make a recap of this sports betting video. I'm going down all of my plays right now. Okay. And so starting off with a 1 p.m. Eastern NFL game between the Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs, I am taking Denver plus 7.5. I've backed them for the past 3 weeks and I've had a lot of success because of it. The pros are jumping in on Denver. I'm playing with the house. Then I'm not making a mistake like I did last week passing this Jets game. I am taking the spread on the Jets. It's currently sitting at -1.5. Now let's dive into my props. I took the Colts Josh Downs to get 70 or more receiving yards at even money. Dalton Schultz to go under 3.5 receptions at -105. I took the Celtics, moving on to the NBA, at -4.5. And finally, I took the Sixers Paul George to go 30 or more points, rebounds, and assists at +175. Those are all of my plays for today. I feel like we're going to have a super successful day, a lot of winning plays, and of course, I just want to let you all know that Sports Betting Illuminated is out and it's on bookshelves everywhere. So you can order your copy. Plus, if you order it directly from my website, arielcalista.com, you'll see it right in my store. I will send you a signed copy. So feel free to write me in the memo whatever message you would like me to write. It could go to you, it could go to a friend, you know, whoever you would like to send this book to. You could get your signed copies exclusively at arielcalista.com. And this book is real. It has some real good information on exactly how I've been able to obtain 30 to 40% ROIs season after season. But as you can see, in reality, these ROIs are getting a little insane lately with my NBA ROI at 64.9%. This is getting crazy, and it's all because I play with the house and I outline my strategies right here. Plus I tell you all of the tools that the house is using and how they're getting to their numbers. So it's really modern. I don't know anyone else who's talking about AI and sports betting or releasing books on it anyways. So feel free to check this book out everywhere. You could order it directly from me at arielcalista.com, but of course it's available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Kodovo, so many other bookstores and booksellers out there. Thank you everyone for spending this Sunday morning with me. Good luck to all of you on all of your wagers. May you have a super successful day. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you Thursday evening at 7 p.m. right back here for another episode of Sports Betting Illuminated. Make sure to sign up for my free daily emails by clicking on the Stay in Touch button at arielcalista.com. And of course, my daily picks are always on the internet, time-stamped, AriBets702, Ari.bets, everywhere. Plus, all my links are always in the morning report when you sign up for my free daily emails. So have a great Sunday. Let's win some wagers. Don't forget to relax and sit back a little bit and get your minds right. And let's have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all on Thursday.